Among the most mysterious and debated passages in the book of Genesis is the brief but striking reference to giants known as the Nephilim. Found in Genesis 6:1-4, this short text has generated centuries of interpretation, speculation, and theological reflection within both Jewish and Christian traditions. The passage appears just before the story of Noah and the flood, suggesting a connection between human corruption and these enigmatic beings. Genesis states, "The Nephilim were on the earth in those days when the sons of God went to the daughters of humans and had children. They were the heroes of old, men of renown." This description is brief, but its language is unusual and has led to many questions. Who were the sons of God who were the Nephilim? Were these giants literal beings of extraordinary size, or symbolic figures representing spiritual decline? In ancient Hebrew, the word Nephilim is often associated with the idea of fallen ones. Some early interpretations suggest they were giants in a physical sense, while others understand them as powerful, violent rulers who dominated early humanity. The Greek translation of the Hebrew Bible renders Nephilim as gigantes, which influenced later Christian tradition to associate them with giants. Catholic theology does not insist on a single literal interpretation. Instead, it recognizes the complexity of the passage and allows for multiple readings. The Church teaches that the Bible communicates truth for the sake of salvation, often using symbolic forms rather than modern scientific description. One traditional interpretation suggests that the sons of God were fallen angels who took human wives, producing hybrid offspring, the Nephilim. Thinkers such as St. Augustine rejected the idea of physical unions between angels and humans, emphasizing that angels are spiritual beings. Augustine proposed that the sons of God were descendants of Seth, the faithful lineage, while the daughters of men were from the line of Cain. When the faithful intermingled with the corrupt without discernment, humanity drifted further into violence and sin. The giants, in this context, can be understood as powerful and influential individuals whose moral corruption shaped an entire age. St. Thomas Aquinas later reinforced the idea that angels, being pure intellects without physical bodies, cannot engage in physical reproduction. Genesis 6 portrays a world reaching the height of moral decay, where every inclination of the human heart was only evil continually. Whether interpreted literally or symbolically, they represent a world where human pride and violence had grown so great that divine intervention became necessary. In this sense, the giants are not merely figures of size, but symbols of corrupted power within Catholic spirituality. Immediately after describing the corruption, Scripture introduces Noah, a righteous man who walked with God. The flood, while a judgment, also becomes a renewal, leading to a new beginning for humanity. In conclusion, the strange giants mentioned in Genesis remain one of the Bible's most intriguing mysteries. Thank you for watching the video. Please like and don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next video. Goodbye.